Magazine news and gossip. The untold story of Kenyammen and Demet Özdemir. What happens when two souls collide on screen, sparking a fire that burns beyond the script? Can a fleeting moment of connection reshape a life forever? Welcome to Magazine News and Gossip, where we dive into the electrifying world of celebrity secrets, untold stories, and the raw emotions that define them. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on a tale that's captivated millions, a story of passion, transformation, and a bond that refuses to fade. Who are we talking about? None other than Kenyammen and Demet Özdemir, the duo whose chemistry set hearts racing and left an indelible mark on Turkish television. Buckle up, because this is no ordinary story. It's a roller coaster of emotion, ambition, and authenticity that will leave you wanting more. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications for magazine news and gossip. We're your go-to source for the juiciest celebrity scoops, delivered with all the excitement you crave. Now, let's get started. The phenomenon of Kenyammen. Kenyammen isn't just a name, he's a force of nature. With his chiseled jawline, smoldering gaze, and an energy that could light up a city, he's become a global sensation. But who is the man behind the fame? How did he go from a driven actor to an international icon? The answer lies in a journey paved with ambition, heartbreak, and a pivotal encounter that changed everything. From his early days in Turkish television, Ken was a standout. His commanding presence and undeniable charisma made him a favorite among fans and directors alike. Shows like Kus catapulted him to stardom, but it wasn't just his looks that won hearts. It was his ability to make every role feel real. Whether he was playing a brooding romantic lead or a fierce action hero, Ken brought a raw intensity that left audiences spellbound. But behind the spotlight, something, or someone, was shaping him in ways no one could have predicted. Enter Demet Özdemir, the woman who would become more than just a co-star. Their meeting wasn't just a casting choice. It was a moment that would redefine Ken's life and career. Curious? Let's dive deeper into the magic that unfolded when these two crossed paths. The spark that ignited a fire. What happens when two magnetic personalities share the same stage? Sparks fly. And in the case of Ken and Demet, those sparks turned into a wildfire. Their on-screen partnership in Kus wasn't just a hit, it was a cultural phenomenon. Fans couldn't get enough of their chemistry, which felt so real it blurred the lines between fiction and reality. But what was it about their connection that made it so unforgettable? From the moment they shared the screen, it was clear this was no ordinary pairing. Their banter was effortless, their glances charged with unspoken emotion. Every laugh, every touch, every quiet moment felt like a glimpse into something deeper. Off-screen, their camaraderie only fueled the speculation. Shared smiles at press events, candid moments caught by paparazzi. It all painted a picture of a bond that transcended the set. But here's the question that keeps fans up at night. Was it love? Or was it the magic of a well-crafted script? Neither Ken nor Demet ever gave a definitive answer, and maybe that's what makes their story so compelling. Their silence spoke volumes, leaving room for imagination to run wild. Did they fall for each other? Did their hearts beat in sync? Even if just for a moment? One thing is certain, what they shared was powerful enough to leave a lasting impact, not just on fans, but on Ken himself. A turning point in Ken's life. They say some people come into your life to change you forever, and for Kenyammen, Demet Özdemir was that person. According to those closest to him, Demet wasn't just a co-star, she was a catalyst. Before her, Ken was a man driven by ambition, hardened by the pressures of fame. He was focused, relentless, and determined to succeed. But Demet brought something new to his world: vulnerability. Working with Demet softened Ken in ways he never expected. She showed him how to embrace his emotions, to let go of the armor he'd built around himself. Their time together wasn't just about filming a hit series. It was about discovering new depths within themselves. Ken learned to see his craft differently, to approach his roles with a sensitivity that hadn't been there before. He became more than an actor. He became a storyteller who could convey the raw, messy beauty of human emotion. But it wasn't all roses. Fame comes with a price, and for Ken and Demet, that price was relentless scrutiny. Every glance, every word, every moment was dissected by fans and media alike. The pressure to define their relationship, to confirm or deny the rumors, must have been overwhelming. Yet, they handled it with grace, choosing silence over sensationalism. When their paths eventually diverged, there were no public feuds, no bitter words, just a quiet respect that spoke to the depth of what they'd shared. The evolution of Kenyammen. After Demet, Ken was a different man. Not because he'd lost something, but because he'd gained a new perspective. Love, even if it doesn't last forever, leaves its mark, and for Ken, that mark was profound. He became more selective with his projects, choosing roles that challenged him emotionally. His performances took on a new depth, as if he was drawing from a well of experience that hadn't been there before. Fans noticed the change. There was a quiet intensity to Ken's work, a maturity that went beyond his years. He was no longer just the heartthrob with a perfect smile. He was an artist unafraid to bare his soul. His international career skyrocketed, with roles in Italy, Spain, and beyond cementing his status as a global star. Yet, even as his fame grew, Ken remained grounded, valuing authenticity above all else. But here's the kicker. Despite working with countless talented actors, no one has come close to replicating the magic he shared with Demet. Their connection was a once-in-a-lifetime phenomenon, a perfect storm of chemistry and circumstance. And while Ken has moved forward, there's a part of him that carries those moments with him, a subtle nod in an interview, a fleeting expression when a certain song plays. The legacy of Ken and Demet. In the fast-paced world of showbiz, where relationships come and go, Ken and Demet's story stands out. It's not about whether they were in love or what might have been. It's about the impact they had on each other. Their time together was a chapter that shaped them both, leaving a legacy that lives on in every rerun of Kensi Cuss, every fan-made video, every whispered rumor. For Ken, Demet was a turning point, a reminder that love can be a transformative force. It taught him to embrace his vulnerabilities, to approach his craft with honesty and heart. And while their paths have diverged, the connection they shared doesn't need a sequel. It's a story complete in its imperfection, a testament to the power of genuine human connection. Fans still dream of a reunion, of seeing Ken and Demet share the screen, or even a coffee once more. Others cherish the story as it is, a beautiful moment frozen in time. But one thing is undeniable. Kenyammen is a different man today because of Demet Özdemir. His gaze holds a depth it didn't before. His pauses carry the weight of unspoken truths. He's a man who's loved deeply, lost bravely, and grown stronger for it. Why their story matters. Why does this story resonate so deeply? Because it's real. In an industry built on illusion, Ken and Demet's connection was a rare spark of authenticity. It reminds us that even in the glare of fame, human emotions, love, loss, growth, are universal. Their story isn't just about two celebrities. It's about the power of connection to change us, to make us better versions of ourselves. Kenyammen continues to shine, his star burning brighter with every project. But those who know his journey understand that his light carries traces of the past. Demet Özdemir, too, has carved her own path, her grace and talent inspiring millions. Together, they created something unforgettable, a moment in time that still captivates hearts around the world. Join the conversation. What do you think about Ken and Demet's story? Do you believe their connection was more than just on-screen magic? Should they reunite? Or is their story perfect as it is? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We can't wait to hear from you. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Magazine News and Gossip for more thrilling celebrity stories that keep you on the edge of your seat. Stay tuned for our next scoop, where we'll uncover another tantalizing tale from the world of fame and fortune. Until then, keep the gossip alive, stay healthy, and we'll see you soon.